Rumor had it that the ruthless future Don was either impotent or gay. His grandmother worried about the Moretti bloodline. She sent me to teach him woman and desire. After that, he couldn't get enough. Night after night, he left me begging for mercy. But when I got pregnant, I overheard him bragging to the others.
She's just a housemaid, a bit of amusement. A man like me will have countless women.
Something in me died. I walked out of the estate and never went back. After he searched for me like a madman for 4 years, he stared at a little girl who looked just like me in a market.
Who's your father?
Mom said he caught some dirty disease and died.
The ruthless mafia heir Alessandro had money, power, blood in his hands, but not one woman in his bed. The rumors said the future Don was either impotent or gay. The old matriarch worried about the Moretti bloodline, so she gave the order to me, the maid who sold herself because of the family debt.
Strip down and climb into Alexandre's bed. Teach him desire. If you succeed, your family's debts will be cleared. If you fail, don't bother coming back alive.
I'd heard that other failed models and celebrities disappeared without a trace after they failed, let alone a girl like me with nothing to my name. That night I crept into his room in nothing but a thin lace slip, kneeling at the foot of his bed, shaking. Alessandro was on the bed, idly toying with the gun.
Bianca, what are you doing?
He didn't expected me.
Your grandmother ordered it. She said I'm to teach my master about sex.
He sat up against the headboard, dark silk pajamas loose at the collar. He tilted my chin up, his gaze lingering over my face.
Teach me then.
I swallowed and took out a sex manual his grandmother had prepared for me. Techniques, positions, all of it. I read the first page in a flat, steady voice, like a prayer. I tried my best to ignore the illustrations.
Not one word wrong. Impressive. But what about the pictures?
I looked up.
What?
He suddenly pulled me onto the bed and wrapped an arm around my waist. Then he pointed at the illustrations.
If you don't explain the picture, how am I supposed to know what it means?
My face burned hot, my ears going red instantly. His pajamas hung loose at the chest, his burning skin pressed against me. I looked down. The picture was explicit. I knew the rough idea, but I was still a virgin. I had no idea two people could even bend that way.
They're together.
Alessandro pressed my head toward him, his lips almost touching mine.
Couldn't follow. Be specific.
The text on the page had been one thing. The heat of his breath against my face was another. My face went hot. I shoved the book at him.
I don't know how to describe it. Mr. Moretti can see for himself.
He didn't take the book. His gaze stayed on me, soft and sly.
You don't even know. How are you supposed to teach me? Go back and learn properly. Come back tomorrow.
A quarter hour later, I was outside his door, sniffling. Day 1, failed. The next day, the matriarch found out I'd failed.
Stay here, on your knees, until you figure out how to seduce him!
I was punished to kneel in the garden under the rain. The stone slab scraped my knees, and the heavy rain soaked me through. I'd been born to a poor family. My father had gambled away a fortune in debts, and my mother couldn't afford to raise both me and my younger brother. So when I was still a child, she sold me to the Moretti family. It was there I met Alessandro. 16 back then. I'd never known a man could be like that. Handsome, intelligent, violent yet elegant. He'd pulled me out of the dirty and backbreaking kitchen and made me his only personal housemaid. 10 years had passed. I pressed his suits. I poured his wine. I organized his files for him while he was working. And somewhere in there, somewhere I shouldn't have, my heart had started leaning toward him. But I had never once thought the matriarch would order me to strip and crawl into his bed like a whore. I felt the tears coming. I was still a virgin. How was I supposed to teach anyone? Alessandro came through the front gate just then. He saw me kneeling in the rain, crying.
What's going on?
I almost passed out from the pain in my knees. He didn't ask twice. He swept me up into his arms and carried me into his room. He checked my knees.
Your skin is raw.
He found a small jar of ointment and started working it gently into the skin. The most powerful heir in New York kneeling in front of me. His fingers were long and careful, drawing slow circles on my knee.
You're always so reliable. My grandmother only punishes you when you've done something wrong. Was it last night?
I was so tense I twitched against the bruise and let out a hiss. but underneath my heart was leaping because of his concern. Alessandro caught my finger and suddenly kissed my cheek. His voice didn't give anything away.
Tell my grandmother I learned slowly. Come back tonight. Keep teaching.